welcome to July update. As you say, summer holidays have started, and so I've finished my first year at sixth form. I'm just glad that's over with now for the first year. I'm actually pretty tired. It's what time is it? It's 9:10. I'm actually pretty tired. I've done a lot of walking today around showground and stuff like that. It's kind of something else like I enjoy. Shows. Fortunately, there weren't no models there, just a bit of art, but not much. What else? What shall I talk about? Well, what have I been up to? Not a lot really. First sixth form, all working hand in on the last day. That was just lucky. That was really lucky. Actually, I had a music video to do for that. That was very close. What else? Another important thing is that my grandmother is out of hospital, but sadly, very, very still ill. If you're wondering, if you see any of my videos and you hear someone talking in the next room, that's because her bed's there. Very sadly, she can't get up and downstairs now, so we put a bed downstairs, so that would help her and stuff like that. I know it's not the same, but it's still something. So that's one sadly one downside to why I'm not going to be I'm not saying it's a bad thing, I'm just saying it's a nice thing that I'm helping her. So I'm not going to be doing modelling very sadly as much as I'd love to do. So if projects aren't going to be quite finished because I'm not going to be sat here down all day. So if you're wondering if there's people talking next door, then yeah, it's probably her, and I was just talking to herself really, because she does talk loud and it's coming. What else? I had a bit of a tidy up, but it's not gone to plan. I'm trying to get everything organised. I've got a tray down here. I don't know if you can see it. That's to keep all the paints and stuff and all that together. Like, if I'm using the paint every so often on a model or so, then I'll just leave it there. Second, hold on. Yeah, the camera is on. I have a habit of checking because I'm not sure about it. I don't trust my camera. Through Jimmy Film, I've had you. So, what else? Well, that's really about it for me. I've talked about a lot of things. So, yeah, I've just downloaded World of Warships. That's a pretty good game. I don't know if I'm still on rank 1. I've got oh bloody hell, I can't think of the name of the ship I've unlocked. I've only got the first two, which are of course American and Japanese ships, but that's all I've got. What else? That's about it. Another thing is that my bedroom wasn't very clear, but I've had a bit of a tidy and got rid of some old stuff and that. So now you can actually get to the model shelves, so that's really nice. Really nice. Look at that. I've actually just suddenly gone tired of it, so then I think I was staying up so late tonight. Apart from that. Anyway, what models have I been up to? Well, main one is a Kagi at the minute. That's underway and I'm enjoying it. I really am enjoying it. You've seen I've uploaded part 1 and part 2, but there's going to be a part 3 very, very soon when I've done all the editing and everything else. So this is what the part's going to be about. It's going to be about the hull section, what I'm doing to it. I did mention in some videos I was going to create my own railings, but that's not going to happen. I don't fancy making all the railings, so I found some on eBay very luckily and bought some myself. And for those who haven't been watching, this is the hull section just being built. And it's sprayed in XF9 hull red. Now I need to Pecans Tamiya, they're supposed to spray it with TS33, which is in a can. But according to everyone else, that's when you want the ship brand new. If you want the ship to be used or anything, you'd use this XF9. And no, I'm not complaining. It's a really nice colour. I like it. Let's get something like this. And the switch ain't on, so let's put the switch on. I'll just switch it off. That's better. So as you can see, now whole nice painted, it's nice and red. You've even got nice golds, steel. I don't know what they're called. On the subject of ships, I need to confess, I'm starting to like building battleships. There is actually 2 kits that I'm thinking I might get in on. There's one in my local hobby store which is looks alright, and it is this. And also, of course, the other one which I like is this one. Now that Dresden is an alright kit. I've actually seen it. I've seen it in my local hobby store, and at that minute it didn't look quite appealing to me. But now I just look at it, it looks really nice. I'll build that. As well as that Yamato, I found it really cheap actually. I don't understand if it would be the opposite way around. It's cheaper than Tone and Chikuba. It's cheaper than that. I don't understand. I thought Yamato's would be dearer from Tamiya, but no. So that's what I'm saving up for, as well as the hull you just saw. You might well see this. Don't know if you can see that. That's... Oh dear. This is the part where you reach over and look. That is 1/400 scale little lifeboat I've constructed. I even scratch builded and put a funnel on, so that's just like a steamboat for the life rafts. That's gonna be that was very challenging compared to a. There you go. Compared to a 10p coin, it's very, very, very small. That. So yeah, that's been on the market now. I'll talk about another thing as well, is that some of you might be getting a bit annoyed at this, that I keep on changing models. Now yes, I know this is probably a massive pain for you, because I noticed that some of you like one subject and then you like, some people might like another. For example, now since my last update I've done North A group build, I've done Kagi, that's the main one. I've got a part 1 of the A20 which is here at the minute. It's still in its fuselage process. And congratulations, the weights do work, so that's going to be very nice. But one thing I want to mention is that I have a habit of changing my mind every so often. It's very common for me. One day I'll wake up and I'll be like, oh, let's build a tank, for example. Another day I'll be like, let's build an aircraft. It's like with this one, I said to myself, like you said, I had enough of the small little kits. I'm going to build a very big one for next time, but it hasn't gone so well so far. It's still in its fuselage half, but Still very nicely detailed. Nothing wrong with it. I'm happy with that. I'm just not in the mood to build it, so I apologise to you all about my brain-changing devices. Call it, well, whatever you want to call it, but that's how I am. So, you know, just I apologise. I'll be uploading videos of different sorts every so often. So, for example, one day you might see a video of the A20, you'll see a video of a Kagi, you'll see a video of something else. You know, it's just happened. It's just how the human brain works, I guess. So, what can we talk about now? Let's see. Oh yes, kits. Got the A20. That's here. Let's have a look. Just move some stuff out of the way. That's the stuff I'm going to talk about. The A20. Its wings still need to be attached. So, like you just saw, I talked about it. I'm still going to do a USA version because I haven't built a US bomber in ages. But like I said, when I get around to it, that'll look pretty nice. Now, another thing I need to mention is that when I built the Dornier, this is going way back for just after Christmas actually. I built the Dornier, but before that, I did mention a vote for your next kit, and that was a choice between the Dornier and the Fiat CR42. Now, the CR42 is kind of built, but like I said, I just built some and I thought, oh, not in the mood for it. Let's skip on to another kit. That was the P40. That's upstairs in a minute. I might do a video on that. The thing is, I did part 1 for the Fiat, but that didn't. I just put that to one side, and I haven't edited it yet. So that's one thing you may see. But apart from that, let me just get it out for you. You might remember this kit. It was the Falco Aces, and I'm still undetermined about this. I'm either tempted for this one, as in the Battle of Britain, or this one, which is a nice Hungarian camouflage, which looks really nice. Most people have said to go for the Hungarian option, but I'm not sure. That time will soon come. So there's not much for this kit. And this is all I've done so far. The cockpit's installed, engines installed, guns, yeah, and for a kit costing £25, it's really nice. It's nice crisp plastic. I've had no trouble with it whatsoever, apart from the engine halves, but that was caused by Royal Mail. So that's been left in the box since when did I do it? February, I think it was. So that's been left in the box. That's ridiculous, I know. So many kits. Another thing is that I did mention that in November I had a panther from my birthday that was given to my father. And let me just say that the panther is now finished, and here it is. Not gonna see much of it. Let me just bring it down so you can see it, so I'm not holding it up all the time. Sorry, I need a new camera thing. So as you can see, the panther is. That's better. The panther is nicely built. Even though it was an old Tamiya kit, it's still nice. What else can I talk about? Look, the only problem I had was the lack of the colour callouts. I had to do some research, and I found some people had done 223 in this type of camouflage, which was involved in the bulge, just what I wanted for a diorama. These got to be in place with a couple of soldiers, a figurine, stuff like that, and it's also going to be on the snow base, which I'm going to be using this product. We picked up from Telford. It's if you didn't mention the November update, it's this stuff. Yeah, and you're still recording. Precision Ice and Snow. I've seen it's on the YouTube, so you go and visit the website. It's called PrecisionIceAndSnow.com. In this kit, it contains 2 bars of ice and snow medium, 1 precision 700 micro stainless steel sieve, full instructions, and a health and safety devices. It wasn't bad. It wasn't paid that much. My dad didn't pay for it much, but also you do need Halford's lacquer. So waiting on that. Next time we go to Halford store. Nothing wrong with it whatsoever. I've actually liked it for a tank model, and if someone's looking for a simple, cheap tank model, and this is really it. Let me just show you the box where it is. It's the most common one, this one. So it's not that bad. You get 3 markings in it, 302, 301. But of course, not into military modelling, it's a ships at the minute. That's going to be put on the shelf, in my shelf, out of the way. Try to break at the same time, Michael. Let me pull you up. This camera needs some oil on it. Right, the other thing was that down here, Model magazine. I was just looking for it. Okay, in time, and I saw. Where else was it? Here. My Dornier is in the magazine, along with I think it was Jeff's Lightning. I'm in the 580 modelers. If you're aware, go and check the website out. It's really useful information. Well, information. It's a club. Stupid boy. So anyway, I could find my Dornier, and look what's on the other side. Dornier Dio competition. What was Dio 17? Sometimes referred as what? Flying cockpit, flying pencil, or boat. That's going to be obvious. Right, what other things to talk about? I haven't decided about this yet. I haven't decided about this yet, but I'm going to join CharlesScaleModelling and I can't remember who the other guy was. Sorry, apologise. CharlesScaleModelling and someone else is going to build for the Battle of Britain group build. That sounds very fun because Battle of Britain is one of my favourite battles. So it's early aircraft fighting, of course. The only problem is I don't have any RAF aircraft. I was hoping to get Airfix's New Hawk Hurricane from the battle, but that went from my local hobby store. Someone got it. So I may get something else, but something's back from the dead. Something really brewed up in my mind, and I can't. This was at the bottom of my stash for such a long time, and I thought to myself, yeah, it needs to be done. It needs to be done. And you haven't seen this kit in such a long time, so welcome back, the Revel JU88. This kit I found at the bottom of my stash. I just basically gave up on it once and just left it. But I thought to myself, for such a bargain at £20, what I got it. It's such a time thing to waste it. The cockpit is installed. There's plenty of detail, and plus it's Battle of Britain. So I'm going to be participating in that group build. Hopefully, not promise anything, but hopefully I'll get around to this. I do some updates whenever. Apart from that, what else did I get? I got some new brushes. I got some more paint. I got some more glue. And so that's really it for the update. Yeah. Nothing else I can talk about. Oh, there is I am posting an inbox review on this kit which I was given to me. So if you want it, it's a bit out of my comfort zone again. This kit is, but this is going to be an inbox review. It's a brand new kit, so if you really want to watch it, stick around and that video will be hopefully shortly. So thank you for watching guys, Mike here, and have a lovely weekend, lovely week off for you kids, and I'll see you all soon. Thank you guys, and goodbye for now.